Welcome everybody to the first ever Innovative Schools Pitch Competition.
Group 12 has been working together with KK Confectionery to help them to market and sell their confectionery products.
She makes cakes for all occasions. She makes snacks like crisps, daddies, mandazi, and cookies.
When you want a special order, you can call the manager, Jennifer Chichaka, and she'll make for you anything you order for. Quality products, maximum efficiency.
I've been praying in the dark, asking God.
After mixing most of the things, you switch off the mixer and you get just a little bit of the mixture like here, and then you feel if there is any more sugar. In this case there is no sugar. If there is sugar, you have to wait a bit and give it more time to mix. When you touch,
You feel the particles.
you don't feel the particles anymore. That means there's no sugar. The reason why you check if there are no particles of sugar is that when there are particles of sugar in the mixture and you take the cake like to the oven, after some time the cake will, instead of rising, it will go inside and not rise. I.e., it's a bad cake. Yeah. What you see on the table are the different kinds of preservative you use in the cakes. You can choose to use one of them or all of them. This here is Sobex. It's a kind of preservative. You put it in the cake if it's going to last for like a day, two, or in the shops. And then this is wine. This is Richot. Yeah, it's the best for cakes. And then vinegar also. But if you're going to eat the cake like that day or like the next day, you don't need to put preservative. It would be kind of wastage. Some of the preservative here is dangerous to young children like me. So you should keep this away, like the wine. You kind of have stubborn children, they'll take it. And then for the young kids, this looks like water. They might end up taking it and it's kind of acidic. And the Sobex is not really a big danger. But it also looks like rice, so yeah, keep it away from children and anyone who doesn't know its use. We are going to put the preservative here. This time we're going to use the wine. This is like a measurement cup, kind of. This is half a cup, and you have to put 3 of these, like 3 in here. In the 4 kilograms, the measurements we used of the sugar and everything, it needs 3 cups of this. So, yeah. So that's one. There are 3 cups. So after that, you switch the machine on. note, whenever you're going to put in something, you first have to switch off. Yeah, because sometimes there's electric shock with the machines. And next, I'm going to put the flavoring. This is vanilla. We put it last because you know it has a scent. So when you put it first, it can go off, like the scent can keep going off as it's mixing. So you put it last so that it's kept in the mixture and it's there in the cake. We put half a bottle of this. Then every after putting something, you switch on again. See, here is brown sugar. Okay, it's melted sugar. You get sugar and you boil it. It melts, and this is the outcome. So we put this in the cake to give it the brown color. If you don't want the brown color, don't put. It will stay the color you want it, or you can put in any other color you want. But in this case, we want a brown cake, so you put in 3 cups. This is like half. Yeah, since it's 2 kilos, 2 packets, you're going to put 2 cups. That's half a liter for each packet. Then switch on the machine again. I've used So we are going to put the flour next in the mixture, and you have to keep putting little by little.
The reason as to why she's putting little by little to help it mix properly. Because when you put all of it, it doesn't mix properly and the quality of the cake is not good. It's okay.
So after putting, you switch on again. The flour you first put in would have mixed well, so you have to keep adding on. Then switch it on again.
Is there any reason why you make the machine slow?
To mix like much better. When it's too quick, it's not really effective. going to add the last round of flour and we'll be done. Then we shall wait for the mixture to come out.
At this point, the mixture is ready. I can leave the turn off the machine.
Now at this point, the mixture is ready. Our cake is ready. I'm going to turn off the machine so that I remove the pan, and the process of putting the mixture in these pans will take place so that we take to the oven. At this point, she's trying to clean the whisk, and I'm going to apply some blue band in the pans so that I avoid the cake to stick in the pans. This is the process. Make sure that you do it properly so that it gets out properly without any damage. This is what I call basting. These pans, when you want them, you can. Here I'm basting the pans. I was telling you that you can get these pans from different shops, and at times you can get them from Kisenyi, because when they make them locally here, it is something cheaper, and even the size and the quality matters. Those ones which we buy from shops, they are tiny. They can make small cakes, but these ones you tell the person who is making to make any size you want. There are so many different shapes. You can see this is a beto, this one oval, there's a heart. These ones you can make if somebody wants a basket or a drum. All these ones, these hats for the Wanyankole, you can apply this and make a hat. Graduation, you can tell them to make a graduation book or a Bible. Yeah. Here I have a foil. You may ask, what is the use? The use of this foil I'm going to line the pan. At times they line using papers, but apparently I don't have any paper. I'll have to apply this foil under in the bottom of the pan. What is the use of it? The use of it, it avoids the cake to get too much heat. It reduces the heat as it is getting ready.
Any precautions? This is worth it for using it. Anything someone should take note of or have in mind. If there's anything.
When you're putting a foil paper in the pan, you have to make sure that it doesn't fall. Because if it falls, the cake is going to come out with some zigzag or wrinkle or whatever.
After putting the foil, you can also talk about like putting
This one.
on the foil, do the foil itself.
Okay. So we have finished putting in these foils inside the pans. So it is better when you put in a foil, then afterwards you baste again. Because this is where the cake is going to sit. Is ready. They are ready. So we can put in our mixture. You put depending on the price of the cake. That is it. But you don't over, because it's going to raise because of the baking flour you put. Yeah. Yeah, this cake goes for 70. At least you put and make sure that the mixture is in between the pan to leave in the gap where the cake is going to raise from. Because when you don't leave a gap to allow it, it's going to pour in the oven. So it's now ready, but you have to make sure that you put it properly so that you avoid any space in between. In other words, you pack it. This one is ready now. So far we've finished putting our mixture in the pans, but it isn't applicable to leave it outside before you put it in an oven for more than 3 hours. Because when you start the oven, it's better to put it out at least 2 hours as you wait for the oven to get ready. Because if it exceeds when it is outside the oven, first of all, the baking flour is going to evaporate. How? The cake won't rise properly. So it will kill the quality of the cake, in other words.
Mommy!